Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make him a throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside a rob and cheat, and not first and four. Make up what I seen to make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red, how they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead that can sell out Rasta and sell out, I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the price. You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing. You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Most Jamaicans would use to the phrase, "Where you turn up over me for like your headman Jankro," meaning that we recognize that there's a hierarchy in the Jankro kingdom. So that's why this morning we are out here for the Jamaica headman Jankro. And we are saying to the Jamaica headman Jankro this morning, let go the Integrity Commission, because we want them to probe corruption in our country. And if they are being understaffed because of the lack of coming from the GG to appoint people who has been recommended to him, then we have to ask the Jankro to let go the IC, Leggo the country, GG. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We are hickle to pickling this morning on a few topics, and we're calling on the GG this morning to do an independent whatever you need to do and stop being political in our country. Prince Charles can't get involved in the politics here. A representative of Prince Charles, other than what the Constitution permits you to do, to turn up and watch people when them are sign things, or Fidede turn up in front of people when them a take oath pan the Bible or tell lie pan the Bible. Those are what we pay you for, to cut ribbon, shake hand, sign things, turn up over people when them are sign things and stamp it and sign it. That's what we pay you for do. We don't pay you for get involved in the politics of our country, Governor General. That is really, really not your place. The Constitution provides for you to do certain things. Keep it to that, Governor General. All right? Don't get into the politics of it. Morning, everyone. How do you do? Sorry, last night we have like a bit of administrative work I done me. I and mind was tired. So, you know how it goes. Anyway, we're out here. We're outside. Call Lily Savage for us, because we want to have a word or two with Lily Savage this morning. We're not call Lily Savage for you know. Debbie Jarvis, Stevie, good morning and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome all. Elga Fletcher, good morning. Joan Pine, good morning. Barbara Simpson, Sharon Bernard, Lynette Jenkins, Sheena Kelly, Don Mel, Monica Hawthorne, Norman Ferguson, Jim Rock 8766, Arlene Scott, Colin, Julie Roberts, Abina Cody, Norman Ferguson, Barbara Simpson, JP, Donette Harriet, Marcia Thomas. Good morning, Ian Ayers, Opal Watson, Yvonne Riley, good morning. TikTok, good morning and welcome. Thank you all for being here. Top up the screen for us, please. Instant Nanny Debbie Jervis, Aurora Hanson, 130, Miss Mar, Chase, is it Vivian? PNP Comrade Robert Campbell. Morning, everyone. Morning and welcome. Hold on. Marlene Garden Burner Adams. Morning. The Integrity Commission is working understaffed. Suzette, morning. It would appear that the Integrity Commission has recommended people to them where the Governor General need to appoint to get on with the job. And 3 of the 4 top positions are still vacant. You remember one of the position, Suzette McIntosh, how you do? You remember one of the position was that guy who they run riot about, Dr. Dayton Campbell's associate, Florence Hamilton. But the Integrity Commission would have appeared to recommend new people to them for the Governor General to appoint, and nothing's not happening, Patrick Allen. So we asked Patrick Allen, Norman Ferguson, the headman junker for Jamaica, to Leggo the country, Raymond G. Wagwan. Leggo the country because corruption has swelled. There's a whole lot of investigation going on, Patrick Allen, about we money them, how we money them is spent, Patrick Allen, how Labour politicians them get so rich and can't talk how they get so rich, Patrick Allen. You failing to appoint these people, Pamela Akola, you're holding up the work of the anti-corruption body. That is not your job, Patrick Allen. We pay you for shake hand, cut ribbon, sign pan things, stand up over people when them are sign like a headman Jankro, and stamp it. We don't pay you to get involved in our politics, Patrick Allen, because that's not your place. Prince Charles can't do it, so you're not allowed to do it. If you have people recommended to fill the IC position, Patrick Allen, you know the Patrick Allen who gambled from the offering plate, the former president of the East Jamaica Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the gambler with the offering plate, your tithe and money, Patrick Allen, Leggo the country, you hear me? Blake, Wagwan, Henry, morning. Leggo the country, Patrick Allen. You're not supposed to be involved in our politics. You're a gambler. You're a wicked Adventist. I mean, you're an awful lot of things, Patrick Allen. That's why we never have no problem with you when what boy the name will at you up. What boy name will Patrick and the train saw over University Hospital again. Carl Bruce. When Carl Bruce hatchet you up, we never two have no problem because you are a part of the corruption. The chief of criminality in our society, Patrick Allen, who represents colonial crimes and barbarity. You have Andrew Holness, who is the master of stealing in our country. Then you have Dr. Chang with the responsibility for gang warfare and illegal contraband importation. Ladybug, how you do? Then you have Chris, that one who sold us that thing for $80 million, is the doctor of death with the responsibility to putting us to sleep quietly so nobody not have to go to prison for it. You see all of the chief of colonial crimes and barbarity, the Governor General. Chief of stealing, Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister. Chief of crime, gang warfare, and illegal contraband importation, Dr. Horace Chang. Chris Tufton with the responsibility to put us to sleep quietly, which he's getting on with fine. If you remember, Dr. Roger Hunter told us 15,000 of us per year, and nobody is being charged. So he have the responsibility for that. Those are the chief what we have around with country. People that want integrity, Because this year one year, the Governor General, the headman John Crow, he has been stealing from him church days. I mean, a man who stole in church, a man who gambled your tithe and offering, Jamaica, has become your Governor General. top of the pecking order. And we pay handsomely for what we don't know. And we'll never know what we pay so handsomely for. Yes, this same man will run off with the offering plate from East Jamaica Conference. And him end up in a king's house. And him end up in a king's house playing politics with the people of Jamaica. Taking orders from Andrew Holness to play politics with us. You have Andrew Holness who get rich out of 2 taxi. Whenever work a deal in a life, TikTok on the top report, me coming out, do nothing, I'm not trouble nobody, me go talk, where go so. On the top report, me top trouble me, man. You have Andrew Holness, we get rich, quick, never work a day in their life. Out of 2 taxi, 2 taxi. Get rich. You have Horace Chang. We're bringing guns by the container into our country. And you have Dr. Tufton. We're carrying bad rice. Dr. Tufton, we're charged with $80 million for show we how to run, hop, skip, and jump. And them are the head of the pecking order in our country. You know? Don't even talk about the one who spend the money, because she just did it for when they ask her to impress them how you feeling. She ungo did it. Esmeralda, she ungo did it for when they call for the money. Esmeralda pluck it out, give them, and she wouldn't be none the wiser how much she give and what they do with it. Despite the continuous war between we and the police, we want to say condolences to the family of the young constable from Southwest St. Elizabeth who appear to have committed suicide yesterday or so. When we police them, are we at war? We're always going to be at war. Let me get that out of the way. But we have to recognize that they work underpaid, they work understaffed, they work overtime, which they're not being paid properly for. They work in dismal conditions. They work with some corrupt brown uniform men that sometimes some of what we see our young officers out there doing is the systematic things what them come in the consistent. If you not behave in a certain corrupt way, or when you come off a duty at evening time, especially when we go do road, if you not can grease the palm of the brown uniform man, or not get promotion. When you come in from raid or from road and you can grease the brown uniform man hand, you get favoritism, we know they are working under some strenuous condition. And we want to say to the Jamaica Constabulary Force and to the family of this young officer, our wholehearted condolences. Don't mean say the war between me and over, you know. Don't mean say, John Bailey, how you do? The war between we and over. But we have to acknowledge the reality of the circumstances. Jigo, blessed woman, how you do? Debian, Marie, morning. We have to acknowledge the tough circumstances we're gonna go through as well. A whole heap of work in some depressed circumstances, some deplorable facilities. We understand that. That's why we always fight when it comes to the police getting better pay and working condition. We always fight for that, because the truth is we think if they were better paid, they wouldn't have been so corrupt, or they wouldn't be, or it wouldn't be so easy to coerce them to be corrupt or to encourage them to be corrupt if they were better paid. But the lack of paid, the bad working condition, the bullyism coming from the top, a lot of our officers are working in some depressing, stressful condition. And of course, there's a lot of mental health issues across Jamaica and across various different sectors, in education, in the healthcare, in the emergencies. These, a lot of these first responder, they are enduring a lot of stressful condition. So when one fallen, because there are good officers out there, we have to admit there are good officers out there, even though the rogue elements, like 22136, even though rogue elements like 22136 shun an overall bad light on them, but we have to also recognize the condition that the government have them in. That government overwork them and underpay them. Government not do what if it do for them.
Shame on you, shame on you. When I'm far right, shame on you. Tell the truth, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you.
Now, Maria is saying I had to tender my resignation as a nurse yesterday. This is horrible because we're losing good people from the front line because of horrible working condition, low paid, bullyism from the ministry and from the administrative fleet. Not now go on good in our country. Opal Watson, how you, Mr. Cooler and Deadly Winfred. So when, not because we recognize the JCF as rogue, no means that we don't recognize what they are going through as well. Whole heap of good officer there, we want to do good, but because corruption above them is so systematic, or systemic, I think the proper pronunciation. It's so systemic. This is why a lot of them fall by the wayside, because they say them realize say if them go there and them do good, them not really get nowhere, them not really get no recognition, and them stand there and them see the people that will come after them, can get involved in the corruption where the hierarchy them promote, and them people they get promotion past them. Them get people they get favoritism and them something there. So there's a whole lot of raft of problem. A lot of junior officers do experience. But we are not going to excuse their behavior when them come out a road. So we want to say condolences to the family this morning, and condolences to the professional and the lawful members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Lily Savage. I want to call Lily for winner. Minister of Mess. I want to call Lily Savage for win. Because Lily Savage, the National Solid Waste Management, is an agency of government which the Ministry of Local Government have oversight of. Lily Savage's office. See her there? See Lily Savage on screen there. So Lily Savage, Minister of Mess, have the responsibility oversight. Sharon, how you do? Welcome. Lily Savage have responsibility of oversight of the National Solid Waste Management. Now you're going to hear from Mayor Swaby in a bit, but what Mayor Swaby is talking about is restricted to, I think, Kingston and St. Andrew. But the concern that Mayor Swaby is raising, Debbie and Desmond McKenzie is Lily Savage. The concern that Mayor Swaby is raising, it's not just a concern that's restricted to Kingston and St. Andrew, is what we are experiencing island-wide when it comes to local government and the National Solid Waste Management Agency when it comes to the collection of waste across the country. The island is very filthy. It's a multi-pronged sword. The people of Jamaica has a responsibility to make sure them dispose of them garbage in a very decent and law-abiding way. Government have a responsibility to collect your rubbish timely, adequately, and whatever you want to call it. But the Minister of Mess, Lily Savage's department, Lily Savage has the oversight for the 14 municipal corporation. He also has oversight for the National Solid Waste Management Agency. And everything was surround that is failing, whether it be at the local government level or at the agency level. Rubbish collection in our country, island-wide, is a major problem. But it's just not a government problem though. Because we just think with it drop things anyway, so and nobody know that if we pick it up and we come and see it messy and we still add to the mess. And then we complain about the rat and the mosquito and all of that. Isaac Buchanan asked a question in relation to this in Parliament on Thursday, the kind of cooperation between Ministry of Health and local government when it comes to rubbish collection and the whole fighting against the dengue gulling that Chris with the title and the $80 million was talking about. Unforgettable truth, Shani and everybody, morning and welcome. Makeba, how you do? Adu James, blessed woman. Let us listen now, run one list, to Mayor Swaby. But the concern Mayor Swaby raised is not just a Kingston and St. Andrew, Sophie, Chris D. Honodo. It's not just a Kingston and St. Andrew issue. It's an island-wide issue, Jamaica-wide. We have this problem of lack of our rubbish collection. The place is just filthy with plastic bottles and rubbish, and Jamaica it look like we're going to swamp under plastic bottle. We the people cannot continue to do that. We can't continue to just throw things out of car, so we can't continue to drop rubbish everywhere, so Colleen Richard. And then we see the government now collect the rubbish. We used to say local government now sweep street. And then we continue to increase the mess and turn around, complain about the mess. So we have to become a part of solving the problem by one, become a community and start the community drives and sweep up on a community. Using the common sense, we know say we don't have adequate rubbish collection of the various communities throughout local governments across Jamaica. So what community can come up with a plan and do on to make sure when you bag up on the rubbish properly, there's somewhere in the community where everybody can go put them properly bagged up rubbish until the collection people them come. We know say there's a problem, Violet Watson, how you do with the collection, but you the people have to do better. You can't keep throwing things out of car. You can't keep dropping plastic bottles, especially the cartons and all of them. You can't keep dropping them everywhere. And then you want to have a nice look society. But let us listen to Mayor Swaby. But the concern he raises, it's a concern for the entire country. And we're asking the Department of Local Government, as well as the ministry, the National Solid Waste Management Agency, to do their job. We have a constant backup of rubbish problem in our country. Local government is failing. The National Solid Waste Management Agency is failing. And we are calling on them to clean up Jamaica. We're calling for a Clean Up Jamaica campaign, a partnership between the people and the government. We can't have the country in a dismal state there. And then on a airbrush the picture them on sell the country. When if show the plastic back of them pan road.
There are ongoing issues with garbage collection across the municipality. Residents in several communities are experiencing serious backlog with domestic garbage. In some communities, there are complaints that waste not being collected for 6 to 8 weeks. This situation is unacceptable and poses both health and environmental risks. The National Solid Waste Management Authority is responsible for these services, but collection has not been consistent. I'm aware that NSWMA often points to the rainy season as a challenge, especially when accessing dump. However, this should not result in garbage being left uncollected for such prolonged period. We have also observed that sweeping is not taking place on a regular basis, particularly in the heart of downtown. Parade, King Street, West Queen Street. As a result, the KSAMC has had to employ external support to keep the streets clean. What is even more concerning, councillors, is the suspicion that some persons employed by the National Solid Waste Management Authority to carry out these duties are being paid, but little or no work is actually being done. I am calling on the National Solid Waste Management Authority to take action to address these delays and ensure that both residential and public areas receive the attention they require. The KSAMC remains ready to support these efforts, but it is critical that the national agency fulfill its responsibility promptly and consistently. While we call on the National Solid Waste Management Authority to act, we have to acknowledge that residents make the situation worse as a result of the poor waste disposal practices. Residents have a role to play in keeping their surroundings clean. Proper disposal of waste and ensuring garbage is securely bagged are simple but important steps to help prevent the accumulation of garbage. What has baffled me, councillors, is that when we travel abroad, we admire the clean streets and follow the rules. Yet when we are in Jamaica, many of us throw garbage anywhere and behave like cleanliness is someone else's responsibility. It is careless, it is nasty, and it must stop. Maintaining clean streets and public spaces is a shared responsibility. We must work together to ensure that our residents can live in a clean and well-managed environment. Councillors, you recall that some months ago we started a revenue enhancement drive aimed at collecting monies owed to the KCMC for advertising. As a part of this effort, we have been pursuing several car dealerships with outstanding balances. As of Friday the 10th, a total of 41 car dealerships remain delinquent, with outstanding payment amounting to just about $1.4 million. Despite prior notices and repeated follow-ups, these entities have not met their financial obligation to the KCMC. In keeping with our enforcement and compliance procedure, we will now proceed with the publication of these names. This measure is intended to uphold accountability, encourage compliance, and protect the interests of the public and the municipality. It also sends a clear message that the KCMC will enforce its regulation firmly, fairly, and without exception.
If so much people just in the KCMC abide by them tax rules, imagine the amount of people who we tax across the country. Imagine the amount of businesses across the country were possible who with taxes. But let's clean up Jamaica. Let's join partnership, government and people, and clean up Jamaica. The country cannot stay like that, and we cannot continue to litter with country like that. If we continue, plastic bottle are going to become more than we in a Jamaica. Plastic bottle are damaging our waterways in Jamaica. The few little beach them where we have access to, we have to take care of them. Because even though they are come for them, but while we have them for use, take care of them. And we go straight over to the continuous beach war, which you will learn two very new words in the beach war here. But this is a major concern for all of us because more and more Jamaica is becoming landlocked, where our beaches are being pushed off for the enjoyment of those from abroad, colonial past and others. We can't make any livelihood on them anymore, such as fishing. When a tourist operator them claims that they own it, we cannot go there anymore. We can't go there, go get little hustling anymore, like selling things and so on. So when we are blacked out, Nick, how you do? When we are blacked out of our beaches, there are many consequences attached to it. It's also economic oppression, where the little higgler quarters, the little higgler quarters where they hit you up in a car. When you notice that they no one will be more than higgler in a Jamaica, you notice the system don't want us, the African descent, the majority of we in a Jamaica. When you notice they don't want us to be more than higglers. And even the little higgling, even that them a come after now, you know. Whether you're a taxi man, whether you're a market vendor, whether you sell a party and dance at night time, whether you sell soup on the road corner, them coming after us. Whether you sell whatever you sell on the beach to the tourists, them, Whatever you walk on the street and sell, they are coming after poor people's livelihood. They are squeezing the life out of us.
And said some media come here and put it out so them a collect on it here. Criminal there done river and then fill up bung done river. Boom UDC just come and lock it down. Nobody interview, nobody come, no police come and find out this criminal or what them a talk about. They just come and close the beach. The public can't come to the beach again. So I would like to find out what's really going on. Why them close off the beach back from the public. I will go to court, as I said before, where they settle it and said, listen, they're putting up no contest to we, the people who occupy the beach, you know. All right, so we're supposed to go back to court now for like the business thing what we're doing, and they're supposed to settle that in a way where our lawyer and them, they're gonna like negotiation to know what's going on. So that we sit here and wait and we fight now with us, then come back. After election run, then they just come back and do this now. They don't ask no questions. So that means they don't respect the court, they don't respect the law or nothing. Understand? So thank you. And all my officers, Jamaican, we need to stand up and we feet. For this a reach we, it's a reach through the doorstep. And there's no other beach in a center where you can go to a little river water. So it Mystic Mountain have it condemned as a water source where them never use. So we have to keep over here so clean 24/7 and people like over here say, yes, there's no wastewater to Mystic Mountain. It's like a gutter water. We come and take care right and keep it clean and people come here and enjoy. And them is like, I don't know what we do wrong. That's when I come to here, explain and say, what we are going to do for the people of Jamaica. Normally, nothing going on for us. We have to do our own entrepreneur to make our own way out. The government not provide no work for us where we can just go do work also. And number one, as a entrepreneur, we are care for the people. We are care for not just international, it's Jamaican people who try to make a livelihood. Them can come around and happy. That is what we're doing in Jamaica. We is the people where the government should answer and try to empower we, that we can empower the next people in our community and the youth them. Nobody seen nothing done. And we don't have nobody to cry to. All we are trying to cry out to nobody are feeling it. All about the rich people them. As I will say, in Jamaica what I really see, the big people them like the white man, the Indian, the white man who are on the seafront, the Indian own the haberdashery shop, the China own the main part of our food. We them put in the market back chuck up and sell provision. Just a fly up and we get sick and everything. I mean, what the government can do for us? That's what I would like to ask the government. We're voting back this government and we don't see what now will come back for us. As they promise us in the court. This will be better and the beach will be for the people them of Jamaica.
Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. That's what choose, isn't it? I supported everything he said, including the two new words that I learned, Goshenation and Chappanor. I endorse and supported everything he says. But we say, choose Jamaica, choose JLP. What if he say? What if he say? A 5 more years of this, we have it just start. As Granny would have said, what's a left back? What's a left back? It don't start yet. Them just a turn. When them ready for turn it up and we. When the Eden them, hold on there. TikTok. Lord have mercy. Oh yes. When them are wicked, yeah. Ready for turn it and we. Choose Jamaica. Choose JLP. We don't notice from this government when the election is an onslaught. Is an onslaught. justice at a knockdown price. I mean, you can get anything at a knockdown price in Jamaica, can't you? I mean, even in justice, you can get a 50% bargain on. If you're a former minister of education, a crook, a fraudster, and a thief, then you can certainly get justice at a knockdown price. Because once upon a time, we were told, weren't we, that Royal Reed was on trial for $50 million fraud. All of a sudden, there is a 50% knockdown in justice for sale. 50% off if you are in a certain class, isn't it? That's why police are shoot we down and nobody not see Labour, PNP, wicked church. Governor General, since I did not get involved, you have to get involved in a politics. I get involved in a way and the thief them. You did it with a bed blocking, Governor General, because you're all Governor General, you're all like the heads of state in Cameroon. Let me tell you about the dead people them in a Cameroon where hold the young people them to ransom. But if you are watching the news on the international scene, you have never seen such a clean transfer of power. I'm telling you all the while, you know. Any day the people wake up, government has two places, the air and the sea, if them get there before you get to them. When we wake up, my people, when we pull off the sheet and stop draw the snore, as what Jamaica has been doing, government have only two places, air or sea. And that is only if them get there before you get to them. Have you not seen what happened in Madagascar? A tyrannical French supporting leader. Because that leader came to power, you know, after them get rid of the Madagascan leader whenever into them COVID galang in me, but no remember Oigo. And the French and the West, them impose him there. Only no say he have to cut and run. Only no see how he cut and run. He ordered his military to turn the gun on the people. The joy of it, though, is to see the military stand down, the unity, Jamaica, between the military and the people who decided that these are our family, or mothers, or fathers, or brothers, or sisters, or friends. For what reason should we turn the gun on them? Jamaica is still sleeping, aren't we? Will there ever be such a day when we see unity between the Jamaican people and the security forces? In a cry, in a bid to end corruption, brutality, and barbarity that especially this Andrew Holness regime a heap up upon we? We can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. We want them to hear all of what's happening. We want them to hear about the police brutality. Because look, we want out here suffer it, you know. Whole heap of them still not hear about Jamar Ferguson yet. Whole heap of them still don't hear. Whole heap of them still come out and make excuse. Denisha Brooks, we hear say you have one picking away a police. Something goes up with you. And did he dance on a pole like you did to get just asking if it goes so? Because we not dance on pole, forget where you go. Because even the police, no police officer no know you not remember your fan training school. Denisha Brooks, how was she there? Denisha, nobody don't remember you from training school now, nowhere at all. So it left us to believe that you would have danced your way on the pole up, especially that you come from over the hatchery, Rona Malvine, a hatchery. So if you have a son for two, in the police force, how did he get there? Did he dance his way on pole there? Like Dennis, what Brooks, you know that they do not, you know. It's just like what you do over CVM. You read from an auto cue. When we do a picking, we do a fool, we sound up bright. Oh, look at these people just looking at us and just reading the news and talking. Anybody can read from an auto cue, even dunce these days. Dennis Brooks can read from an auto cue. So it's not like we not do anything. It's not like we not do anything miraculous, or out of the ordinary. You know, see, all we do it on phone now, Dennis Brooks, and we not even have nothing right in front of us. We just come out and labber we mouth. We just come out and make we mouth boss. Dennis Brooks. And we don't have to come read and for things to it. How no dance on the way so high? We're not afraid. We're not jump off a pole. Dennis Brooks said, nothing to see here. Said Dennis Brooks. Nothing to see here. It never happened. Just like man, they come out and write article to insult us. Kevin Blake come out and write article to the Observer to insult us. Kevin Blake referred to Jamar Ferguson as an isolated incident. Isolated incident, you know, when in the comments saying the killing by police has gone up by 500% in 5 years. Police are regularly putting out females, mothers, or partners out of the room before they turn fire on these men when they claim it's a so-called shootout. Police have a uniformed evidence when anything happens. It's weird for everybody have the same story about an incident. People see and hear things differently. But for the Jamaica police, them, all of them, when they go on a raid and them commit a crime against the innocent people of Jamaica, all of them had the same story. Nobody's story no different. Everybody see and heard the same thing. We telling you all the while we are surrounded. But to the members of the security forces who are taking order from the government to suppress the people, remember, these are your same family, community, and friends that you go back home to. The same people that may have to go borrow money from when government don't pay you, or when government short you your pay or don't pay you your overtime and your bills pack up on you. These are the same people. Stop taking the orders. Use the Madagascan force as an example, who refused to take the order from their leader to turn the gun on their fellow countrymen. And when the president see that he has lost the confidence of the army, he could have done nothing but beg France and the rest of them, negotiate my way out of this. When will Jamaica time come? When will Jamaica people wake up? When we'll see even the unity of the people? Government afraid, I don't know, you know. We don't sit down like couldn't afraid the government at Dally House on our play. Government must be afraid of you. Which one are not afraid of an employer? Which one are no? Don't have fear for an employer. Government must be afraid of us. Government are trying to flip the script how we do. They are trying to put we in fear, Lawrence Michael. How you do? They are trying to put we in fear because they want to reign supreme over we. Let's listen to something from Indicom.
First, that the totality of police-involved fatal shootings in the last 5 years, the report identifies that there are 127 people shot and killed in 2021. In 2022, it was 134, a 5% increase. In 2023, there were 155 people killed, a 16% increase. And in 2024, 189 people were killed last year, a 22% increase. Currently, 2025, up until the 3rd of September, there were 232 people shot and killed. The graph also shows in our report the monthly figures of people killed during police operations or all shootings. And 2025 has seen between January and September monthly 28, 28, 25, 30 killed, 25, 26, 28, 20, and 22 last month. So not a single month this year has there been less than 20 people killed in police incidents. Last year that started from August 21. But the graph in the report shows earlier months, back to 2021 and before, the average number of persons being shot and fatally wounded was some 7, 8, 10 to 12. So everyone can see the stark increase in relation to fatal shootings. And this report is brought about specifically to address and look at planned policing operations, which I've said contribute to over 51% now of all fatal shootings, both this year and last year was 40%.
A stark increase, Prime Minister Horace Chang. A stark increase in police shooting. Why our police then don't shoot to disable threats rather than always deliberately shoot to take life is a question. But then again, they claim to them gun upon them. We have to rearrange the social contract between we and the police, them Jamaica. We cannot make our police, 1, become bully, 2, become judge, jury, and executioner. We shouldn't tolerate that. What we need is lawful and professional policing. The police have our support in a lot of ways. We want better pay for them. We want better working condition for them. We want meaningful promotion for them, not being victimized if you not fall to the will of the brown uniform man. We want to support them. But what we get from the rogue element and the rogue element in the JCF is a broad spectrum of it. And it goes from different rank to the island-wide. There are very, very negative experiences of the police. Now, if the police want us to trust them, if the police want cooperation between us and them, they cannot continue to treat us like that. They cannot continue to treat us like that, because what it would do it would push us further apart. Now, let me tell you the age of what is holding the people of Cameroon to ransom. The president of Cameroon, who doesn't live in Cameroon, he lives between France and Switzerland. He only comes to the country to do ceremonials. He's 92 years old. He's ruling for almost 60 years now. You have the president of the Senate, which is 90 years old. You have the president of the National Assembly, which is 85 years old. You have the Minister of Justice, which is 83 years old. You have the presidents of the Constitutional Court, both two gentlemen. "84 years old. And the Chief of Staff, 86 years old. Pardon my expression, all dead people. I hear you saying, why we're wicked and heartless. They're dead people, aren't they? Not too far from their grave, aren't they? I mean, I could get there at any time. But they're not too far from their grave. I mean, these people have even passed care home age, if you ask me. But they're still holding the future of a country, the future of young people to ransom. And them hold the country to ransom, you know. The youngest is 83. Let me look again. The youngest is 83. Me would even want to turn up a care home so old. Hey, Jesus! Boy, when you're greedy, when you're greedy, you know, you will go at any length to secure the greed. And if Andrew Holness have it his way, Andrew Holness will turn it till 199. When you're greedy for power. No, I would want to be heading to the care home at this age. These presidents, these heads of state, they're all people who are pissing on themselves, isn't it? Good God Almighty. This is the problem with black countries. You have some greedy old black men which think that power belongs to them. And the problem that I have with these little prostitutes, when they meet up with the little faggot like Macron, they become a little pussy for Macron, beg your pardon, but you just got to explain it like that. When these old men, because he's one of Emmanuel Macron's stooge, because you see how Africa has been yanked in the hands of France, bit by bit, France is going down. But these old men are children when it comes to dealing with Keir Starmer and people like Macron and Boris Johnson and all those bullshit. But these people rule with an iron grip. They use the army. This Cameroon president, because I have a lot of friends from Cameroon, because that's possibly one of the places I go to Africa to live, like all the West Fall, because I have a lot of friends from Cameroon. You know, I give up. And I always ask my Cameroonian friends, why you all don't rise up against the army? This man is not even in the country. He's giving instruction to the army over the phone. You all need to topple these army generals. You all need to topple these army generals. But like the wave of African country aligned to France is waking up. I'm hoping for that awakening in Cameroon as well. Because the Cameroonian people are some beautiful people. You know, I'm hoping for that awakening. Because that man has ruled that country under an iron grip for over 50 years. He has unleashed brutality on the people using the army. But you know what? We are living in a time where we should cherish, because we have seen the breaking of the system. We can see the reunification of Africa. It is coming, my people. You see countries waking up slowly, but surely. The broader question is, when will Jamaicans realize where we are and what on earth is going on? Thank you very much for being here with us this morning. Lovely to have your support as always. We got this with sun gone, you know. Me not go walk for Monday, but me I go take a walk today because the sun gone, you know. It look like them a train with the winter, you know. So me have to climatize myself for the bad weather as well. But anyway, my people, thank you all for being here. If you're new to the program, please give us a follow so when we go live, you certainly will get our notification. And please do join us back tonight for the People's Punch. Oh, make we rob a thief in police. Look a wicked police boy before we left. Let us remind 22136 that if we not allow him to get away with the crime, we always are going to show the world how wicked some members of the Jamaica Constabulary.
Let's check if no is here. I want to them when I'm my youth. I want them to do. What's it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, come to be. But you're old. Yeah, me go and go. Yo, we now go back in a car. Me now go back in a car. What kind of man, my brother?
The waste man, them are yours.
Think I watch every boy go in a car. The second man. Just try to lock people out a while ago. That's the one thing we record them. Man, all that fighting if I go and die in the chase when the people know about it. Look at that. Yeah. Them police officer.
Personal. My personal recordings. Okay. That's no problem at all.
Alright, let's go, Maria.
So officer, we can get in the name, please. And which station and attached to? Hey officers, can get in the name and which station and attached to, please.
Clipper na bakas, ha?
Ladybug, we registering a Celsius over here. The weather, we still a hover in the mid to low teens. So it kinda alright-ish. I think we're what today? We're about 15 today. I think, let me see what we are today. But we don't have no sunshine anymore. We're cloud. We have, we're 16 today. So we're still hovering in the mid to low teens. So it's alright-ish, what we call mild for us now. But finally, I want to say to Officer 22136, the whole country is watching you. And the entire country is saying, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you, Officer 22136. Thank you very much. Good morning and good afternoon from Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation. Because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make a man throw one stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear not hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat and not press the poor. Make up what I seen to. Make him a throw and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan. Make him a throw and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out and sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta and sell out and sell out Babylon. Just talk on the Friday. You might go and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black baby man, go and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big man throw one stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.